Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Welcome to you, and you. It's the weekly Real Film Nerds Podcast, episode number 449. Almost 450. That's, I would say that's quite an accomplishment, but the only people that'll hear it is Ma Hinshaw and Mike. So, speak of the devils, what up, Mike?
Oh, hey. So, I didn't join until episode 3, so I still have a couple episodes.
You do. And I'm still not even really sure if episodes 1 and 2 really count because we did them both in one day, and that dude has disappeared out of my life forever. Actually, I see his mom a lot. But yeah, that was Seth. His mom is a realtor, so I talked to her quite a bit. But anyways, speaking of mothers, Ma Hinshaw.
Howdy, what's up?
Are you falling asleep?
No, I'm not.
Did you have too many martinis?
No, one margarita was good enough because they're huge.
Great, now Mike's closing his eyes. What the hell is wrong with both of you?
Tired, man.
My God. I need new co-hosts. So if you want to apply, resumes at realfilmnerds.com. Now, it'll probably bounce back because Mike still hasn't fixed the email, but you can try.
Yeah, no, I'm working on the email. I gotta work on it. But my daughter was sick, and she busted in at 3:30 in the morning to wake us up last night. So that was fun.
And people say being a parent is, a thankless job.
Yes.
Well, okay.
It takes a minute for him to collect his thoughts. Clearly, it was at least 3 o'clock, if not earlier. So, all right, this week we're chatting about Disney's version of Predator called Predator Badlands. Mike, please do your job and break this bad boy down.
All right. So, Predator Badlands was directed by Dan Trachtenberg. It was written by Patrick Alson, Dan Trachtenberg, Jim Thomas, and John Thomas. Characters were created by. It's starring Elle Fanning, Ruben De Jong, Cameron Brown, Matt Duffer, Ross Duffer. And this is about a young predator outcast from his clan finds an unlikely ally on his journey in the search of the ultimate adversary.
Okay, Mike. So, before we ask Ma Hinshaw about her first impressions, guess what I have?
Oh, I think you might have a giveaway.
Like I do. This week's incredible giveaway is from a film that we reviewed here on the podcast not too long ago from our good friends over at Paramount Pictures. Mike, it's The Naked Gun.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, good.
Liam Neeson, not Leslie Nielsen.
No, correct. The Liam Neeson. And it is not only digital copies, it is Blu-ray copies. So, if you want to be entered into our drawing to receive one of our Blu-ray copies of the new Naked Gun by Paramount Pictures, you need to do whatever Mike's going to tell you right now.
Okay, so why don't you tell me the Liam Neeson movie before this one?
Okay, all right. And I'm pretty sure that's one that flew under the radar, so that's actually probably a pretty good question. So, go ahead and email Mike at realfilmnerds.com. That's REEL. You will probably get a reply from somewhere else since our email is broken. Just throwing it out there, Mike. I'm not throwing you under the bus for the second time.
No, yep, throwing me under the bus. That's
definitely
fine.
Not.
That's
definitely
fine.
Not. Ma Hinshaw, no.
Yeah? What?
No, you cannot enter it. No.
Aw.
So,
I love that. I love Liam.
No.
What about superfan Eric?
Yeah, so does superfan Eric. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shout out for our boy right there. I haven't gotten an email or text from him in a while. I think he's laying low since he blew me off for that Guar concert.
That's probably true. Super fan Eric.
Yeah, I keep shaming him, and now I'm publicly shaming him. I mean, it was a good show. It was a good show. It was fun. It wasn't the best show of gore I've seen, but I still enjoyed myself. Ma Hinshaw, I would have taken you. I think you could have done some moshing in your wheelchair.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. No, probably not. They probably would have
Anyways.
rolled me down the hill.
No, I
Or
think
a
it
hill.
would have been good. Didn't I send you that video of that old lady doing moshing with a walker? I think I've talked about that a couple times on the pod.
You talked about it, but I don't think you sent.
I think you talked
Mm-mm.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear I thought I'll have to dig that up. I'll have to send it to you. Anyways, okay, enough about moshing. We need to talk about The Naked Gun. Go ahead, email Mike at realfilmnurse.com. Here we go. Business 1, 2, 3. Bring home the all new The Naked Gun on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K now. See Liam Neeson like never before as Frank Drebin Jr. as he leads police squad in this outrageous comedy, also starring the iconic Pam Anderson. Buy the film critics are calling one of the funniest movies of the decade and get nearly an hour of gut-busting extras, including deleted scenes, outtakes, and more. The Naked Gun Blu-ray is available at participating retailers. It is rated PG-13, and again, it's brought to us from our incredible sponsors, our incredible friends, Paramount Pictures.
All right,
I would
dude.
think the outtakes would be a blast.
Well, you will never know unless you go to the store, you old biddy.
Yeah.
No,
I bet the
darn
outtakes
it.
are a blast.
Yeah, I bet they're really
Yeah.
fun. So, anyways, all right, back to the show. Ma Hinshaw,
Yeah.
Predator Badlands, Disney's version of the Predator. The first, I looked this up, and I talked about it on the radio on Friday. The first and only Predator film not rated R. Mom, was it a success?
Yes, I thought it was good. I thought it was a success. I mean, yes, there were not the 3 Bs that I know you love to have, but it was still.
But that is for horror movies. This is not a horror movie. We're done
Oh.
with that. That's in the past. It's November, Ma.
Oh, well, I thought you liked the 3 Bs in any movie you could look at.
Well, personally, I prefer the 2 Bs. I shouldn't say
Oh,
this in front of
okay.
my mom. But yes, I like the 2 Bs in my face. But the other two, I mean, technically two. I mean, unless it's Total Recall, then it's 3. But
Oh, jeez.
I was hoping for 6-pack abs, but that didn't happen either. Darn it.
well, the Predator had 6-pack abs. They're just alien.
Well, yeah, but they were alien abs. Oh, but okay. No, it was very good. And I not at all what I expected, because I expected something like the first Predator, and it was not at all. And hey, the jungle was much prettier than the first Predator. It was gorgeous stuff. Alien jungle. Okay, I'll correct myself.
Okay.
I thought that was really, it was gorgeous.
Okay.
You know.
And where did they shoot it? Ma looked this up, Mike.
New
She can't read,
Zealand.
but yeah, she looked it up. They filmed it in New Zealand.
Nice.
Yeah, gorgeous. Oh my
You better
goodness.
watch yourself, man. She's coming for your job.
Uh-oh.
Oh, heck no.
She could never read the breakdown. But anyways, okay, Ma, anything else you want to add? First impressions on Predator Badlands before we go to Mike.
Well, I didn't expect what this movie was, which was about on an alien planet and an alien and other aliens and all that stuff. I thought it was more like the original, but it's not a bit. But I say I still enjoyed it. There we go.
Okay. Miguelito. Que paso?
So I didn't know what to expect with this movie. I know that this director also did the Predator or the Prey movie, which was like another Predator movie.
Correct.
And I enjoyed it. I thought it should have been in the theaters. It was only released to streaming at the time. I think it was 2021.
Yeah, I
And
think so. Yeah, and it was only Hulu, and it's still only on Hulu.
yeah. But I had a great time with this movie. This was interesting with some of the things that they do with it. I didn't expect our point of view, and I didn't expect towards, well, without spoiling anything, I didn't expect some of the interesting plot story arch, I guess.
Good, Mike, because we will get to spoilers before you know it, and then you can spoil it as much as you want, because the description on this film really, just like you stated, leaves it kind of open-ended. It's not a whole lot, and it doesn't really tell you. Now, I'm not going to say there's anything that like blows you out of the water like our last week review with Begonia, but it's good. It's an enjoyable film. I liked it a lot. I think Prey is better, but I love this director and the way he's taking this franchise. Now, I don't know if Dan Trachtenberg is writing the main stories and getting a say in that. I know he's partial writer, but wherever he is going with the Predator series and expanding this universe, I like it. I think it's pretty neat. Again, kind of sad there's no blood, guts, and gore like we're used to in all the other ones. Well, at least the mainline films, but he's getting to the point where it's not taking place on Earth anymore. Now, there was that one a few years ago, which is one of the 5 mainline films. So there's 5 main films in the series that they consider. There are 8 total, but 5 main ones. I believe it was called Predator, no S, if I remember right. And that was the one where they dropped a bunch of people off on a planet and the predators hunted them. You remember that one with Adrian Brody?
Yeah. That was like a bunch of people were kind of used as a bait, right? Like they were.
No, well, it was more like almost surviving the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
and that was with
bunch
Adrian Brody. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of predators hunting them down on. No, not a bunch of predators. 3 predators hunting down a bunch of people that were considered the highest killers, hunters, whatever you want to say, on Earth.
Yeah,
and
the
from
most
all different
skilled,
walks
right?
of life.
Like, yeah,
it was like they were like Marines and samurai warriors and like all kinds of stuff. Anyways, so I like that they're expanding it, because I don't think we've ever heard what the predator species called until now. I didn't look that up. I should have looked that up. We've never seen the predator homeland. Now, I don't know if that's their main homeland, but it said whatever in the title scene, it said, something prime. So maybe there's a whole bunch of different predator planets in this system. I don't know. Honestly, all the stuff that they kind of touched on a little bit really got my mind kind of going on what else they can do with this franchise. I still would like to see it go back to rated R, because that's what I'm used to. But I'd have to say it's fun. It's cool. I'd like to see more about the technology. That's what the Predator series has always been really about, is the insane alien technology and the different viewpoints from the Predator and all that stuff. And we don't get really any of that, but it's okay. We don't need the same, but yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I liked it. I think it's well worth a watch, especially in the theaters.
yeah. The soundtrack was really cool with this. A lot of like, I don't know, drums and like, I don't know, almost tribal mixed with some like Asian, I don't know. There was an interesting flavor to the soundtrack of this movie. But yeah, this was fun to watch. It was a lot different. As a Predator fan for many, many years, I was like, what are they going to do this time? And I was actually pleasantly surprised. It was fun. It was a lot of action. It was pretty steady, the pacing of this movie. So that was good, man. I liked all of it.
Mike, didn't it do really good at the box office too?
I'm actually not sure how well it did. Let me check that. Stand by.
I believe it's the highest grossing Predator film to date. on opening
Wow.
weekend.
Wow, that's really good for kind of a random weekend.
Yeah.
It was number one. It got 40 million, which is pretty good.
That's decent in today's numbers. So as sad as that is to say, but yeah.
Maybe the PG-13, man. Now,
Yeah, definitely. I know
I
that's one of the reasons they're doing it is to get more seats in the butts. I mean, more butts in the seats. Freaking dyslexia, man.
yeah, I'll sound off about that more in the spoilers,
Okay.
but I don't think it necessarily wanted to be PG-13, but maybe it did, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk.
Well, maybe it wasn't up to the director and the writers. Maybe Disney said it has to be. Sorry, because Disney owns Fox now, and this is the first Predator film under Fox.
Yeah.
I mean, not under Fox, under Disney. Disney owned by Fox.
Owned, yeah.
I got to get that all straight. Disney owns Fox, bought Fox, technically a Disney product. Prey was not. It was in production and finished before Disney completed the sale. There you go. Got it out.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm thirsty.
All right. Yep. I think I'm thirsty too, Matt. So, Matt, what are you drinking this morning, evening, afternoon?
Well, Mike, thanks for asking. So today, for this podcast, I am drinking my favorite beer in the world. Do you know what it is, Mike?
Oktoberfest?
Nope. Mom? What's my favorite beer in the world?
Gee, I should know this, and I really don't. Michelob Light or something?
You are a terrible, terrible mother. How dare you?
Yes, I am.
My favorite beer in the world is Free.
Free.
So I am drinking.
I missed that.
I am drinking a Coors Light from some of my clients. They had a party and they didn't get rid of all the beer, and they are not Coors Light drinkers. They are wine people, but they bought it for their friends and family and asked if I wanted it. And I would never say no. No matter how bad the beer is, I will not say no to Free. So this week, drinking a Free beer, Coors Light, and I'm sure they will make their return more often.
Was it tasty?
Awesome.
No, it tastes like water, but that's the bad thing about Coors Light. It really tastes like nothing. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, you would love it.
Oh, I probably would. Yeah.
Well, all right. I am drinking. I've still got just a little bit left of the pumpkin, Matt. So I'm finishing off the Aldi, just called pumpkin ale.
The Aldi pumpkin ale. I forgot to ask you. I should have said, Mike, what pumpkin ale you're drinking, but I like that you're keeping it going. And then, like I said, I'm going to pack up my Jacko beers. I think they're in cans, so you should be able to take them on the plane. Maybe you can have a drink on the plane and drink some Jackos, all right?
All right. They frown upon that, but maybe I can do that.
It's fine. It's fine. Just tell them how big of a deal you are, and they'll be like, oh, you're the mysterious Mike Talent? They might even give you a free beer. Who knows?
It's true. It's true.
Okay, you want me to ask Ma, or you got it there, Mike?
Yeah, Ma, what are you drinking?
Well, I'm drinking the leftovers of Margarita Monday, and they didn't have a pumpkin margarita. I'm so disappointed, but I had the regular margarita, so that's splendid and fine and very limey. I love it. Got to have a margarita on Monday.
It is Margarita Monday, and
That's
so
true.
for
Margarita Mondays.
For those of you who do not know, we record typically on Mondays, sometimes Sundays, sometimes Saturdays, sometimes Tuesdays, but our average normal recording day is Monday. So for those of you that are hearing this, it's a couple days old, but it is what it is. So, all right, Mom.
Oh, yes.
Do your job.
Mike, what is your incredibly frightening dad joke this week.
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
Oh, frightening, huh? You think this one's going to be scary?
Why would it be
Maybe.
frightening?
After all, you know what the movie is, so maybe.
But we're not even in the horror movies anymore. I was the one doing the horror movie dad jokes, and they were amazing.
Predator. Hey, Predator had some scary moments. Come on.
You just don't like the look of the Predator, and that's racist.
No. I like his looks. It's that big giant monster that's kind of woo.
Well, that's racist too.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it's a
I have
different
nothing
race and you
against
don't like
furry
it.
critters. What?
It's a different race and you don't like it.
Oh, I don't care about that. He was just very, very big. He can't help it though, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it was CGI,
Okay.
so don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, go for it, Mike.
You ready, dude?
Hit us.
What do you call an underwater social network?
MySpace.
That's realistic, yes. Fish book.
Fish book.
I almost said that, but then I thought no. But that's cool.
There it is.
Thank
There
you.
it
And
is.
it was
That's
from
Fish book.
the book.
It was from the book.
The infamous book. I love it. Love it. All right, Mike, this is probably a hard one, but maybe not because it is a Disney product. Mike, how does the new film Predator Badlands relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Well, this movie doesn't have a huge cast, as you're aware. There's about three
Just a
people
lot of
in this
CGI.
movie. Yeah, about 3 people in this movie. So I did find somebody. His name's Ra Vincent. He's a production designer, and he was a production designer on Thor Ragnarok.
Mm,
See, Mom, Mike is just on fire.
he is. Yep.
So, before we get to the spoiler section, which is going to happen right now, guess what else I have, Mike?
Do you have another giveaway?
Mike, I do. We're doubling up this week. I got 2 in 1 week. And again, it's from our friends at Paramount Pictures. How freaking awesome is that?
Dude, very awesome and great timing, Matt. You really weave that in there.
I learned it from you. So,
All right.
this week, so this one, because we're doing 2 today. Ugh. It is a film that I have not seen. It's in the theaters, but I think it is out of the theaters very soon. But literally, I think it's right now. I probably could go to Harkins and watch this in the theater. But we're giving away digital copies of Roofman, starring Channing Tatum.
Very
Oh
cool,
boy,
dude.
I love Channing.
I wanted to watch this because this looks interesting, and like I believe it's based on a true story. I don't know how much of it's true versus what got shown on the movie, but that's neat.
Yeah, I believe it is inspired. You know how they say inspired? So like, maybe the store that he was at was real. I don't know. It depends. When they say inspired, that's always a little questionable. But yeah, I wanted to see this. I thought it looked pretty good. But we're in, knee-deep Harvest Horror Fest territory when this came out in the theater, so we didn't check it out. But you can, our lovely listeners. So, you know what? I'm going to throw Ma Hinshaw under the bus this time. Ma Hinshaw, what do you think our lovely listeners should do to be entered into the drawing to win a free digital copy of Roofman? Don't think too hard. We don't need you having a stroke.
Well, oh no, I don't need that. Well, maybe I could copy Mike's suggestions and what was Channing's last movie that he made, which I can't even remember. But I love him, so yeah. How about telling Mike what Channing's last movie was? Before this one, I mean. Oops.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Okay, very good. So don't email Ma, email Mike at realfilmnerds.com, and we'll put you in our drawing to win a free digital copy of Roofman. Again, from our good friends over at Paramount Pictures. So here's the business. This is a quick one, but it still is the business. Let's get it out. A heartfelt caper with a twist of romance. Roofman, starring Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst, is now available on digital. It is rated R, and it is from our good friends over at Paramount Pictures. And it is available at all digital retailers. There, I can speak. I swear to God, I can speak. Digital retailers worldwide. Alrighty. So go ahead, email Mike at realfilmnerds.com. On with the spoilers for Predator Badlands. Mike? Green light.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much I want to start spoiling, but I enjoyed the tie-in with the alien world, like from Aliens, and the all the stuff that came with that, with like the robots and all that stuff. I thought that was pretty neat. Wayland Corporation like tie-in. I thought that was neat. And Mother the computer, awesome.
Well, and one thing they did do is that they I looked it up. Again, I got real interested after we watched this on Thursday. And in the timeline, this is the last film in the series as far as it falls in the timeline. So this is well after Aliens, Alien versus Predator, Predator 1, Predator 2. Like, this is way in the future. And it makes sense because the original Predator and Predator 2 happens long before Aliens versus Predator and all that stuff gets going. So I'm not sure what the years are on it, but I'd say it's 500 to like 1,000 years, probably something like that. But the other cool thing is being all that and having the synths, because the synths are from Aliens as well. It confirms that Alien versus Predator and Aliens being in the Predator world is canon. So you can't take that one away.
Yeah. And speaking of all the synths and all the stuff, I think part of the reason this movie wasn't R is because they murder all those like robots and stuff, but they're robots.
Yeah, and I think they did that on purpose because there's no blood.
Right.
It's
I
just
mean,
milk.
there's still like, whatever milk stuff, but yeah. Like there's no blood, and so I feel like even if they were going for a PG-13, like it still had some, like violence and different things, and there was still quite a bit of action for a movie, I guess, for interacting with the planet, because the planet was kind of a character itself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so it's not like it was very boring or whatever. Like pretty much this movie gets going and it's going the whole time, like there's pretty much something going on. There's very little downtime.
Ma, you concur?
Oh yeah. And man, and they go through, different jungle areas, and I just loved when they hit the grasslands, and the grass wasn't really grass. It was kind of sharp, kind of knife-like stuff grass. I mean, that was just really cool. And okay, I have to mention what I thought was the best. Elle just did a super-duper job, and I don't remember her name as the character.
Elle Fanning. Oh, her name? She was two characters.
Yeah, she was Thea.
Yeah. She was two characters. She was herself and her sister, I guess. Yeah, her sister.
Yeah, it was Thea and Tessa.
Mia. Oh, that's right. It
Thea,
was Mia.
T.
Oh, Tia.
Not M,
okay.
T. Yeah.
I kept sitting there, and I mean, it was very interesting how he had to carry her because her legs were ruined.
Severed. They didn't exist. She was cut in
Yeah,
half.
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't exist. And then I kept sitting there thinking, well, how did she do this? Knowing that I believe she has legs in real life. And I kind of kept getting curious about that because, oh my gosh, she had to keep still being, dragged around on his back, which was I thought that was cool and very, very interesting. And she did a smashing job. Mhm.
Yeah, I enjoyed the legs in the towards the end of the movie. I thought it was quite at first I thought it was just kind of gimmicky, and then it like was actually pretty well done. So I was like, all right, this is cool. I'll take it.
Well, yeah, and I think they were just doing that whole thing where they were reinforcing that she was not a human being, that she was a robot, a synth.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
And the Predator, he was just fantastic. What was his name again? I thought his name was something I couldn't pronounce. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He was very good. Very, very, very good.
It was Demetrius Shister Kola. Oh, Magi.
See that? I
have
couldn't
no clue,
pronounce that.
But the character's name is Deck.
Yeah. There you go.
That I could pronounce. Deck I
Yep.
could pronounce. And Deck was very good. And
Yeah, it
poor
was kind
guy.
of interesting. He was like the runt of the clan, like the kind of it kind of reminded me, Matt, a little bit of 300.
Mm.
And some of that, but also just kind of a journey story, like you're traveling and you meet people along the way, kind of thing.
So maybe the Predators originally are inspired by the true Spartans, because you're right. They were culling their weak, and they were trying to do that with him. And man, dude, how hardcore was that? I don't want to spoil it, but man,
Dude, that was hardcore. Wow, not really expected. An interesting way to open a movie.
yep, hell of a way to open a film. Yep, it was great. And then again, not to spoil it, but a hell of a way to end the film. So there's going to be a sequel. I guarantee it.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it's doing pretty well. I don't, a couple more weekends, pulling in about half of that, and then I think they'll go ahead and greenlight another one.
I can see them doing a trilogy if it does well enough. I can see a trilogy, and just having just calling it like the new Predator trilogy, or Predator New Times, or I don't know, Predator 2099, or I don't know, something. Something saying that it's Predator, but they're still the same. So, anyways, to talk about technology, one thing, I mean, he lost a lot of his technology because the synths were picking it up and using it, and which was cool. But that's why I like these films, is the tech, and there wasn't a lot of it in there. But at the end, again, we are in the spoilers. I like how he used the natural resources of the planet to reinvent the technology he typically would have been there with. And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no, that was cool, and it was kind of reminiscent of the very first Predator.
Right. Yeah.
When-
But in the very first Predator, he had all the technology, and it was Arnold that was using the planet.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, but
Yeah.
same concept though.
Similar
like,
concept. Right.
right,
Mhm.
using your environment as and even his brother like did a little foreshadowing, saying use the environment, like when they were very beginning fighting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I
When-
think that's what that was.
Yeah. When they were sparring and he was trying to teach him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, all right, Mont. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to add to the spoilers for Predator Badlands, or do you want to give your ratings?
Well, I just really thought it was beautiful, and oh my goodness, New Zealand must be something else, because it was a gorgeous movie. And I thought the actors were great. Oh, and by the way, subtitles, which I did not realize, just in case anyone's interested. There
Oh
are
yeah,
subtitles.
yeah. The
Yeah.
predator only speaks the predator language.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ma Hinshaw has a very difficult time with that because she can't read the subtitles. And my father used to read them to her. And I know Michael used to read them to you, but he is stopped doing that, which is, we'll have to have a discussion with Pa about that.
No, don't worry about it. I have these terribly weird glasses that I'm going to try next time I have subtitles. I just wanted to tell people in case they have distance problems like I do, that, you may need to take your glasses that you can see far away with or something. I have a pair. I just didn't know I needed to take it.
Well, you should just take them with you every single time you go to the theater, just in case.
You're right. I should, and just be prepared just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of difficult, but it wasn't that tough. I could figure out kind of what he was talking about, but it was still tough. Anyway, and no, I have nothing else to add, but kudos. I think it was very good. And I don't really have any other things to add.
Okay, Mike.
Um,
What about you?
So I was impressed with the tie-in with the Whalen Corporation. I had fun that there was action pretty much throughout. You're right, Matt. It would have been cool to see some more of the Predator tech. We got to see a little bit, but not a ton. But it was still an entertaining movie. So I don't know.
So how many reels?
I'm gonna give this four. I'm gonna do 4.5 out of 5 reels. Yeah, I had a great time.
4.5 reels for Mike. That is a statement.
Yeah, I had a good time in this, dude. I didn't know what I was gonna walk into, and that's fun too, because I just didn't really know. I was like, I'm just gonna go see what happens.
I've seen a couple trailers, but that was about it. We really try and stick to that. I know Ma doesn't, but you and I try to stick to it and not know as much going in. We'll see the trailers because we can't avoid them. Just is what it is. But okay, Ma Hinshaw. How many cookies?
Yeah.
Predator-sized cookies.
I gave it a Predator creepy cookie 3.5. And I mean, to me, that it was above average movie. It was quite good, really. And I think it's a good watch.
All right, Ma, do you want to tell everybody what I rated the movie? Do you remember?
Did you give it a 3.5 too?
I also gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Yes, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great film. I think there's other better ones in the series that you should watch before you watch this one. But I was pleasantly surprised. I had a good time. So, for next week's podcast, this is a remake of a film that came out in 1987 that I probably haven't watched since I was in high school or maybe even middle school. It is The Running Man.
Oh man, you haven't watched that lately? It's a great time, man.
I have not watched it lately. I am going to watch it this week so I compare and contrast the new one. It is currently, I believe, on Paramount Plus. So if you want to watch the Arnold Schwarzenegger original from 87, dial in your Paramount Plus.
Yeah, man. Jesse the Body Ventura? It's classic, dude. It's good.
Dude, also in Predator. Excellent. The 80s, man, the 80s and the 90s and even the early 2000s. So much better.
Well, I will definitely have to watch the old one.
Yeah.
87? I was busy, so yeah. I don't even know if I saw it.
Maybe get Christina. She'd probably enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Christina's her granddaughter-in-law, Mike.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's weird to say that.
Yeah, well, true. Married to my grandson.
I'm old, Ma. That's all.
Well,
It makes me feel even older.
Hey, I'm old too, so suck it up, dude.
Hey. Hey, I know. You guess whose knees I inherited?
Well, I can't help that. There is such a thing as inheritance. I just gave you the worst wrong things. That's all.
Right. I wanted the money.
Yeah. All you got was lousy knees. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Anyways, well, I believe that is it for our discussion of Predator Badlands. See, I always call it a discussion. I've changed it from reviews and all that. It's us just chatting and having fun. It's not really a review. We're just like, yeah, we like it. We have fun. So, Mom, do you have anything you would like to add, or would you like to have Mike close out the podcast?
I just say, everybody go to the movies and enjoy. This one would be really cool on IMAX, at an IMAX rather. And don't abandon the movies because they are really great. And that's all I have to add. And Mike, please do close us out.
Well, all right. With that, thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and we'll catch you on the next pod. Thanks for listening, everybody. Oh, and don't forget to enter the contest for not one, but 2 giveaways. We have The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson. And we also have the
Roofman with Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. So
no, I got you, Mike. I got you. I know you're trying to do it all off the top of your head. I have it literally in front of me. So good job. Good job. You did a good job. I'm serious. So,
all right. So, email me, Mike at Real Film Nerds, about Channing Tatum's movie prior to Roofman and Liam Neeson's movie prior to The Naked Gun. All right. With that, we'll let you go. All right. Catch you on the next pod. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.